Hello everybody, welcome back to Wolfeei Extras. Today we're going to be quote-unquote reacting to the MCC update video. I've already watched it, but I would like to go over it because I think it's a really interesting one that I would like to share with my viewers, because I think a lot of you will maybe find some of the new updates a little bit, funny or interesting or whatever. First of all, I wanted to show you this guy. Look at him! This guy's on MCC Island, and I saw him and I fell in love. He's awesome. So let's take a look. I want to watch the video, but not, like, take away from the video. Actually, what I'll just do is skip through it. So, first they do an introduction. Then they share, like, oh, yeah, we have ideas, this and this and that, but MCC is actually really good, so we don't want to change it. Which, I mean, that's fair enough. I agree. Personally, I mean, I think some of the Nox crew may watch my videos. I'm not sure, but obviously, I've said I think a new game would be nice, or some game changes. However, I am one person. I do not know what other people think. So I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be cool. I think this is also the same thing. They talk about the logo rework. Scott says that it was done in January, but it was done in February, which is a little funny. Then they changed the UI a lot, which looks great. I think the UI is a really fantastic change. The thing is, I've seen some people complain that it's like, it feels like MCC Island. I like the old one more. It feels like a downgrade. Who cares? I think it's great if the Nox crew want to make things look more cohesive between all the MCC related things. I think that's great. So them making this change, fine, cool. Does it really matter if I like the old font more than the current one? I think this one looks great. I think the things on the top are really nice. I know other events have also had that in the past. However, that's not really something that's like an original idea. So Nox for doing that is totally cool. Let's see. I think, yeah. So SOT has stuff at the top. You have just teams alive, kills, and deaths, which is the same as MCCI. There is the game order, like what has been voted on in the past, so you can see what what the games were before. They updated what else? They updated some of the scoreboards to have a little bit of advertisement, which is totally fine. This looks new, so that's more advertisements, which makes sense. The website has been greatly updated to now kind of make the Wolfeei stats website a little less useful. If actually, I guess it's still useful for averages, I think, but for the rest of the stats, they're just all on here now. So that's cool. I think that's a good update. They also added some advertisements to this. You can watch all the previous MCCs. There's MCC stores on there. Then they have a new coin, which looks great. You can also buy a coin or pre-order it, which is great. I might do that. I think it looks cool. I don't really buy merch usually, so I might debate on it. You can buy the little mascot things for your Christmas tree separately now on the MCC store. This is the funniest one. They added this introduction thing, which obviously Block Wars has had this for a little while now. Which, by the way, I said this on Twitter, totally fine. I know the entire Block Wars team is, they're cool with it. Block Wars has taken stuff from MCC, whether it's inspiration or straight up just a copy, just because some things are good, and there's no reason to not do it. It's not as if one event owns a certain thing. Obviously, if Block Wars is like, we're gonna make Sands of Time and just call it Sands of Time and make it the exact same gameplay, yeah, then that would be a copy. But this is fine. Like, they put their own spin on it with the little mascot in the back. I think it looks cool. And it's very cool. It makes the event experience, like I said, a little better for viewers. And it's just nice to introduce the people. I don't know if they'll have a newcomer announcement. If not, then I guess that's still a Block Wars thing in quotations. If they do, then that's cool. I think that's all fine and dandy, and that's pretty poggers. Then they talk about the games, I think. Also, does the hub look different? I don't really know. I don't think the hub looks... maybe it does. I think it might look a little different, but I think it looks great. I think it's a very cool hub. Very colorful. New Sky Battle map. Personally, I don't like the towers, but I think it's possibly because it's in a pretty different style. Obviously, pixel art in Minecraft is pretty restrictive, but that's just my personal opinion. I think it could play pretty well. Personally, I've always liked the like void middle maps more, like the old MCC maps. But I think this could be cool. I think it's probably more fair for the lower placing players who might not be as good at games like Sky Wars and etc. But I still hope that one day they'll bring back some of the OG maps or make maps in that style, because I like those. But that's my personal opinion. Then they have to get to their side. Yeah, not sure how this. Oh, I do. Do I know what this is? I don't think I do. Anyways, this is like a skyscraper. Very curious to see how this plays out. It looks pretty interesting. I think it's a cool map. Then they have this, which I've maybe seen this before. I used to be an internal tester. I have seen this before. It looks a lot different, but the concept I know of. I think it'll play very interesting. It's very different from the other to get to the side maps, so I think that's cool. So yeah, I think was it 2 maps? It's either 2 or 3. I can't tell if that little pool at the start is part of the tower map or the skyscraper map, but that's cool. This I like a lot. I don't know if MCC had this. I know Blockwars kind of has this. Well, it does. Yet again, I think other events have done it in the past, so MCC or Noxro doing this is, totally cool. I think it looks great. It looks nice. It makes it look very professional, and it's good to show the viewers what's going on. It's very welcoming for newcomers as well. This looks sick. It's a little hard to read, but it looks dope. This looks crazy as well. This has been updated. I think these weren't animated before. I think animated, they look great, so that's cool. And then they did stuff for Island. I do not recall exactly what it was. I think they're just talking about how MCC Island has been around and they added new maps over time. And then we do not know yet when it goes out to the public, but I hope it's soon, because then that means that your progression actually stays. Yeah, that's basically the entire update video, which I think my prediction was pretty correct. My prediction was not that many gameplay changes, mostly quality of life improvements, and I was right, which, that's cool, to be able to predict what an event's gonna do, I guess. But I think the changes look really cool. To get to, is this new, the taco stand? I think that's new. Guys, I've discovered something that the other people might not have discovered. So yeah, very cool. Shout out Noxcrew and Scott and all them for making MCC. Very good event, best event out there, and I'm excited to see what else changes. So yeah, thank you all for watching. This is just me looking through the thread, and then they talk about here. This is like massive UI overall is the best way to differentiate the seasons. Yep. And then personally, I'm a fan of the text. That's your opinion to have. Got rid of lifetime coins. Not sure if that's true, but maybe. I upvoted this. Someone said, like, as a joke, like, I wonder where they got the introduction from. Obviously, inspiration probably comes from Block Wars. If they were to have the original idea with no inspiration, that would be a pretty big coincidence. I'm going to assume it is Block Wars inspired, and that's totally fine, because like I've said, Block Wars has taken things from MCC as well, and regardless of how big MCC is and how well developed it is, there's never a point where taking inspiration isn't a thing that you can do. And then the one thing that will be funny is, like, a lot of people used to, well, I think a lot of people still do, that complain that Block Wars is copying MCC, and it's pretty funny that now, obviously, with the roles reversed, what are those people going to say? I don't know. What this person said, honestly, it's cool that both events are feeding off each other a bit. Makes for a better viewing experience for both. I agree, and that's cool. So yeah, that's the update video. Look at this little guy. He's awesome. I'll see you guys actually on stream today probably, because I have to finish my predictions. All right, goodbye.